Hi, this is Alexander Gottwald. I'm talking today about this fake blue moon we're facing on August 31st, 2012. Why do I say this is a fake blue moon? It's because they changed the parameters for naming something a blue moon, and they named it they changed it in a way that has nothing to do with the original meaning. So nowadays they say a blue moon is if a full moon occurs during 1 month in the calendar. But this calendar is of Roman origin and has no connection at all to nature, to it's just mathematics. It's just trying to organize the year as exactly as possible without connecting it in any sense to cosmic cycles or whatever. So these 12 months are not so meaningful, to say the least. And so these months now are the parameters they use to define if something is a blue moon or not, which changes a lot in the meaning. So in August now we have 2 full moons in 1 month, but there were 2 ancient parameters necessary to define a full moon as a blue moon. First, this comes from the old times of the church, when people were still living according to the moon, and if during a period of 3 months, in between a solstice and an equinox, or in between an equinox and a solstice, there were more than 3 full moons. If there was a 4th full moon, then they called the 3rd of those full moons a false full moon. You can look that up at Wikipedia. It's written Belve, or I don't know how to pronounce it correctly because I'm not an expert in ancient English dialects. But this, from which now blue derives, has nothing to do actually with the color blue. It has to do with false. And so this is a full moon then, according to these old church calendars, that has to be ignored by the people according to their holy days in those times. And there is another significance that is called the astrological significance, and this means if 2 full moons following each other occur in the same zodiac sign, then you call the second one a blue moon. And both those conditions will apply next year to the full moons in July and August. So next year there will be 4 full moons in between the summer solstice and the fall equinox, and the July and the August full moon in 2013 will both occur in Aquarius. So this exactly would define a blue moon. This year we only have 3 full moons in between the solstice and the equinox, as the September full moon will be after the equinox. And these 2 full moons in August didn't occur in the same sign. The first one was in Aquarius, and now this second one is in Pisces. So no blue moon. So why does mainstream media push it that way and turn it as if this was a special day now. This is because they try to turn everything into oblivion. It's just meaningless, and this is the most important thing. They're trying to disconnect people from their sources. They're trying to disconnect people from who they really are, from all their connections to the earth, to their fellow people, to the cosmos, to nature. Yeah, so divide et impera is this is the most important tactic, and so announcing a fake holiday, why not? And so once they do that, let's look on at the astrological significance of this day. And there is, if we look at the world horoscope, for the meaning of this day for mankind, we can see a Sagittarius ascendant, which can mean deep insight. It can also mean just making a lot of noise and showing off. And so let's look at this ascendant in Sagittarius, and let's look what's going on there. There is Antares, the fixed star Antares, is directly at the ascendant. And Antares is sort of the anti-Ares. It means it's a warrior fighting a warrior. Yeah? Ares is the Greek version of Mars, and so a fixed star that is fighting Ares is, some people say making war for peace is like fucking for virginity, and that's it. That's exactly what you find here. And so what is being presented to the world is this fellow here, Aldebaran, which represents Archangel Michael. And doesn't that sound a lot like the USA? Yeah, we're fighting for justice and democracy and independence and against the tyrants, blah, blah, blah. And this is also where you find Jupiter, who's the ruler of Sagittarius. So we will see something more about Jupiter, because it's also the ruler of Pisces, the old and true ruler of Pisces, where the full moon occurs. But so first of all, we see this is about putting up this fake role model, putting up this this Obama Messiah thing, and threatening the world with wars against, you name it, Syria, Iran, and so forth. And of course, this is also about the economy, because Antares is also about greed, it's about arrogance, and so this is also about the banking system. It's about never getting enough. It's about having no limits in sucking more and more money out of the people. And that's just this ascendant-descendant axis being looked at. Now let's have a look at this full moon, and this is quite strong here. We have this full moon, we have Chiron, and we have Neptune, and they're all in Pisces, standing there together. And this is a lot of spiritual potential or deception potential. I mean, it's both. Of course, the Cabal will try to use it to deceive more people, to deceive them in a stronger, longer way. And But as Lincoln said, you can deceive some people sometime, but not all the people all the time. And thus, there will be some insight. The sun, which is always in opposition to the moon in a full moon event, the sun in the 9th house is striving for insight. And it's standing close to Orcus, who is the guardian of the dead and of the underworld. So the dead can't come out. But, and there it's standing close to Regulus, another royal star, also like Aldebaran and Antares. So this is really about paying some respect and dignity, giving dignity to those who died in those senseless wars and who commit suicide. I mean, imagine how many U.S. soldiers commit suicide in the USA every day, and it's just because they have a heart and they know this is not fighting for democracy, you know? And so this is about healing this full moon also. If we let it happen, it's about healing those wounds in mankind. It's about this having to function all the time, 3rd house, and healing it, and also teaching this healing to everybody by healing yourself, by allowing your spiritual potential to take over, by also allowing this Neptunian power, this universal love, this no longer separating from each other. Yeah, so allow this to happen and pay some respect to those who were killed in those wars and on both sides. And we have to end this. And this full moon, it has also a trine to Mars and Saturn, who stand together there. And well, I think this indicates that this game that's going on for a long time, it will continue for a while, but it might get influenced positively by more and more people waking up, because there is this pretending to look for diplomatic ways, like with Syria, Iran, which they did before with Libya, and on beneath that, so under the surface, under the carpet, sort of, there are those warriors in the Mars and Scorpio who are doing the dirty job. Those Al-Qaeda guys they sent from Libya to Syria, which all those drones they sent to Iran to destroy and to spy and to kill, and yeah, so this is a game that's been going on for a while. And Saturn and Mars together never really do good, but it can get harmonized and healed by this full moon and this strong Pisces energy. What is also quite obvious as a positive potential is we have another Yod in this chart. It's Sedna, Venus, and on top of it, Quaoar. So we have Sedna, this water goddess, this ocean goddess, who is the creator of all life in the ocean. And we have Venus, Aphrodite, who was also born from the oceans. So from this unconscious, from this water subconscious part, there is an alliance and of these two goddesses with the source of all gods. It's Quaoar is this power, that's dancing and singing all into being. And so this is what needs to happen, that we awaken to this understanding that we are the ones. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We're not waiting for any kind of UFO. We're not waiting for a messiah. We're not waiting for the next US president. We're not waiting for anybody. We are the ones we have been waiting for. And it's high time that we acknowledge and use this potential that is within us all. And so these goddesses lining up, waking up, having this alliance, and making this beautiful ode to Gottwald, to the indigenous source of all being, dancing and singing everything, even the gods, into existence. So this is what can give us hope and power and direction also for what's going on these days. The North Node indicates it's either about spiritual awakening or it's about our undoing. And so I'd prefer the first one, and so let's walk hand in hand and everybody start singing and dancing in that creative way. Whatever is your ability, the source of your creativity, just share it. Share this joy of life, this freedom, this eternal peace and love that is within you. And well, let's make a new world instead of a new world order. Okay, thanks for watching. Please share, and I'm happy about some likes and comments especially. I will answer definitely. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.